So here was me thinking I was done with work for the day and I've done all the news updates for you guys on the channel. Then realized that social media, everyone's kicking off on Twitter and everywhere because there is a new allegation and a serious news story about a £70 billion government contract to a random small private sector firm in Cornwall. Then I thought, well, that's a bit serious. Where's the mainstream media? Where is the scrutiny? Then realized it's a bit of fake news, semi-fake news that the left, as usual, decided to spread to cause chaos and division. Now, in this video, we're going to tell you the truth about what's going on with this so-called contract. This was the news headline that we saw. Small company from Cornwall to oversee huge £70 billion net zero contract. The company is called the Place Group and they're based in Cornwall. So you see the headline, you get angry. You're like, well, what's going on here? Well, it's £70 billion randomly being given to one company to do what? All net zero stuff? Well, that's not really the truth, is it? Because we found out that the East of England Broadband Network, they're responsible for the framework agreement, which is basically creating a buffer. So it's called Everything Net Zero, and that covers all areas in the country. So from schools to obviously the broadband networks and everything else, central government departments. Now it is still an environmentalist agenda, but that's just what's going on anyway. But they have not given the responsibility to one firm to do all that. The Place Group, which is the company that we're talking about, they have been chosen as the buffer. So if you go on the contract finder, obviously on the government's website, you can actually find this. So some random lefty, I guess, went and found this. It says £70 billion contract awarded to the Place Group, and you get angry, like, what's going on here? Who is the Place Group Limited? But in reality, it's not really that glamorous. They're supposed to be the buffer, and the framework agreement will allow them to actually then work with others and other suppliers and contractors to spread it around. And it's not really £70 billion. It's the estimate of what this whole program, especially with net zero and all this nonsense, that could be the cost or the value of it, not even the cost, the value of it, lifetime value, like over time. So they've actually estimated that at best it's going to get to like £2-3 billion, and it's not state money, it's not just taxpayers' money being used from the government, giving it to Place Group. It's not. It doesn't work that way. It's simply in a contract that's been awarded. That's the estimate value of what it could be a lifetime. That was over time with this whole project. So taxpayers' money, £70 billion, has not been transferred to the Place Group. And there's no such thing as one company running the whole net zero agenda in this country. But I thought I kind of sort out this. I will debunk these claims and these fake news headlines going around all day, and everyone on Twitter is falling for it. So it is important to tell the truth. And I've been very critical of this government. I've been critical of the net zero agenda, and we need to stop that nonsense in general. But it's also best not to lie and not to spread fake news. So I'm gonna now finally take a break. So you guys go enjoy your evening, your dinners and teas if you're in the north, and we'll come back tomorrow with more videos. Thank you for watching. I'm Tousi, and we